welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk about hair, dreads in particular. We're talking locking, and this episode in particular is about beeswax. To beeswax or not to beeswax? That is the question. And what is the difference between Murray's yellow beeswax and Murray's black beeswax? Let's talk about it. So if you're interested, then stay tuned. So if you're here, you're wanting to know the difference between these two. I wanted to know too, and I didn't see many videos talking about the difference between them. So that's what I'm gonna do today. But first, let's answer the question. Should you or should you not use beeswax on your dreads? I'm pretty sure you know the popular opinion is not to use beeswax on your dreads. And I have to say, honestly, I agree. There's no way that I would want to use 100% beeswax on my dreads. I don't want to walk around with my dreads looking waxy like a candle. Do I use products with beeswax in them? Yes. My favorite product to use on my hair has beeswax in it, but it is a very small amount. And quite frankly, for my hair type, I'm a 4C, it works. It keeps my dreads beautiful. I definitely would not recommend using beeswax products on all types of hair types for dreadlocks. Some hair types cannot handle it. I have the coarsest, curliest type of hair pattern that exists. My hair can handle it, but in very small amounts. Now let's talk about this Murray's beeswax. You normally would see the Murray's yellow beeswax, and this is the Murray's with 100% pure Australian beeswax. Now when you see this on the store shelf, you think this is 100% beeswax. I'm here to tell you this is not 100% beeswax. It specifically says with 100% beeswax, and it's supposed to seal your ends and condition your hair. Now I'll have you know that I retwisted my dreads last night, and I used this on the left side of my head and this on the right side of my head so that I could see what the difference is, because I've never used either of these products before. This is the Murray's Black. It also has with 100% Australian beeswax, seals ends and conditions. They both say that they contain the finest imported beeswax derived from the Australian honeybee. The excretions provide a stiff wax that is soft and easy to apply, great for dreadlocks and other styling needs. They both say for the ingredients that they have petroleum, which I understand to be petroleum, beeswax, which is Cera alba, I'm not sure if I pronounced that right, fragrance, perfume. The only difference in the ingredients between these two bottles is that this one has also iron oxide, mica, and titanium dioxide. Now, the only difference I can tell you between these two items from just me playing with them, working with them, researching them, this one is black and it's good for dye purposes. So if you have black hair and you don't want a yellowish, whitish tint to show up, then this is going to be your guy. To me, they both have the same scent. They both smell exactly like petroleum to me. So like a petroleum grease, like I think all of us 4Cs grew up with our mama brushing our head with Blue Magic petroleum grease. This, to me, it smells exactly like that. However, it's not as greasy as, say, like a Blue Magic grease because it has the beeswax in it. However, it's still more greasy than a regular beeswax would be. When you think of beeswax, beeswax is going to be hard, waxy like a candle. This is not that. This is more like petroleum grease because it has petroleum in it. That's really the only difference that I have seen. And in using it in my hair, the only difference I can tell you, because it looks exactly the same and it felt almost exactly the same, the only difference is that this one feels a little stiffer than this one. That I will say, just a little bit, not even that much. You probably wouldn't even be able to tell, but I can tell. The other thing, when using products with any type of beeswax in it, I use very minimum, and I only use it on my roots. I do not use it throughout the entire dread when I'm palm rolling. I only use it at the roots where the new growth is in, so that I can get that consistent retwist of the new growth. And when I say that I use minimal, I mean, like, can you even see that? I mean minimal, like just enough to coat the tip of my nail, not very much at all. Now, would I recommend either one of these to you for your dreads? If you have 4C hair like me and you're having a hard time to get your new growth to lock, yes, I would recommend you to use a product with a small amount of beeswax in it. Not 100% beeswax. I don't even know where you can get 100% beeswax to put in your hair, but something like this, it's gonna work. It's gonna help you retwist your new growth. If petroleum is not an issue for you, then I actually think it's a really good product. The product that I like to use is neither one of these. If you wanna know what I use to retwist my new growth in my dreads, stay tuned for the next video, because I'm gonna go over all of that. But you gotta subscribe. You need to subscribe so you can be notified when that video uploads and any videos that I upload in the future. So that's gonna be all for this video today, guys. I hope it was helpful for you in some type of way. If so, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Share it with someone who wants to know, who maybe doesn't know. Do all of that. I'll see you back here in the next video. If you're new here, my name is Brittany. I love makeup, I love hair, I love skincare. I do all types of videos, both beauty and lifestyle. So if you're interested in that sort of thing, I hope to see you in the next video. Bye.